Good evening, everybody. I am out here to do another hike, adventure, and investigation at another place, a place I haven't been to in quite a while. It's been, I think, early last summer was the last time I was here. I'm at a place that I dubbed the Marsh. It's a beaver marsh. It's a land area that has just been literally shaped by the beavers. Have formed this into two different ponds and ponds that actually like stretch back into the woods, and it's a pretty neat place. Had some pretty creepy stuff happen to me on my two hikes that I had here. One had a large rock thrown into the water that I was able to catch on camera, because I know people said beaver slapping his tail, but I actually caught the rock going into the water on the camera. Then that was prior to me having a thermal camera. Early last summer, I headed out here to check it out again after I had the thermal camera, and I caught probably what I would say best evidence of a Bigfoot out here on the thermal camera. It is, and those are up on my channel. You can check out. The area is called the Marsh. That I title it, or Beaver Marsh. Is what I'm gonna put it as. Tonight, a little bit of a special night. See, we have clear skies, you can see in the background, but we're going to have northern lights tonight. I don't know how much we'll catch on there. It's about 10 minutes after sunset right now, so it's still a little bit of sun out and it's clear skies, so we got a little bit more light because of that. The peak of the northern lights is supposed to be around 11 p.m. Maybe we'll catch it, maybe we won't. Maybe I'll have it in a separate video, I'm not sure. But it's April 16th. Day's just about done, so basically 11 days to the surgery. I'm going to get my hikes, as many as I can, in, because you guys hopefully will be watching these all summer long. And that's my hope anyway. And then I'll be recovered enough to be doing these hikes on my own and be doing them with a lot less pain. So with that in mind, if you see something, you hear something, say something, drop things into the comments. We're going to state off the bat here what were our objectives of the hike. We are looking for the wildlife, the signs of the wildlife, especially predator activity. Basically, we're looking for habitat for large predators. That's always why I say that. For a large apex predator to be here, we're trying to establish habitat. And because of that, and then from the creepy things I've had happen here, from rock throws to strange thermal anomalies in this area, not to mention BFRO reports of Sasquatch sightings in this area. We are investigating Bigfoot, Sasquatch in Ohio here. We call them the rock thrower. My location here, some of the noise pollution that I want to get to. I'm south of Interstate 90 in Ashtabula County, but not far enough away that you can't hear that interstate. So we'll get a little bit of interstate traffic. I noticed just from checking this out a little bit, we had a few aircraft flying over, not much. There's a road nearby here, not necessarily a main road, but you'll get a few cars coming down here every now and then. So again, that's some light noise pollution. I can hear faintly in the background, right as we're talking here, a train whistle, which what would my videos be without a train? And but it's pretty faint, but we're still within range of those railroad tracks. It's just hard to get out of the range of them in Northeast Ohio. So alrighty, get ready for the adventure. Turn the volume up. Your eyes ready, watch, look for stuff here. There's some stuff I miss, and I need your help with this investigation. Alrighty, thank you for watching, and God bless you. Get ready for the adventure. Okay. We're heading out here to start the adventure. It is about 25 minutes after sunset, so it's going to start to get rapidly dark here real quick. So, but I got the thermal camera running and we're up and rolling for this hiking adventure. Off the bat, lots of peep frogs are out tonight, and that's kind of a good sign. Those guys are definitely a good warning when something big as scary is around. So with that here, I'm up here there's a couple of old buildings on this property. This property literally used to be a farm, and this is one of my, I guess you'd say, is my secret area, so I'm not going to give away a bunch of the details on this, but it used to be a farm where literally the beavers just kind of doing their thing, kind of overrun a lot of the farmland. And it is on a stream that is a tributary of the Grand River in the western part of Ashtabula County, south of I-90. That's the most I'm going to give on that. And you can see, even though it's cold, we got temperatures running. Weather Channel says weather's at 40 degrees. My thermal camera saying top end of 35, 36 degrees. So that's probably more accurate. It's supposed to go down to 30 tonight. Still going to be cold, clear skies, light winds. It said 5 miles an hour and decreasing. But as you can see, the flowers are blooming. Spring is on the way. I don't know what to expect here, especially the times that I checked this. Actually, I did 3 hikes here because I did one in the daytime. After I did late night, I was like here around like midnight when I had the rock thrown at me on the first one. The second one, I was here a little bit later than what I am now, where I caught the thermal signature. I also did, right after I had the rock thrown at me, I came back and did a daytime video at the place to check it out. I hear some of the Canadian geese, some of Hattie's friends. So they're going to be gracing me with their presence on this video again. And I'm trying to check in see if we got any footprints or tracks in this mud. It is, I mean, this is pretty much a marsh, so you expect the ground to be a little swampy. There's areas where we will literally walk across the beaver dam here. But as you can see, this is swamp foliage here. We got stuff moving through there, but it sounds more like smaller critters. Those are thorns that are across the pathway. That's another thing too. We'll run across quite a few thorns, and this one I really got to watch. Look at how there's several spots where there's all of a sudden these gigantic holes along the pathway. Just an FYI, I have a camera running in my car to record whether anyone comes near it again. So that worked the last time. Yeah, there's thorns going across the pathway here. You can see where this is trying to drain. Like here, going right across the path, and it goes into one of the beaver ponds there. Here comes a couple of Hattie's friends. Oh, they're making a lot of noise. Might as well wait for them to stop. Oh, seen something small. My camera's hitting on it. Yes, I have a furry woodland creature up ahead here. I got the thermal hit on it. There it goes. Ooh, it just ran off. Couldn't tell what it was. It was a smaller critter. The thermal camera hit it. I thought I seen something move up there. Couldn't tell. Thermal camera confirmed. I got a life form up there. There's a smaller, I don't know if that was a rabbit or what. It ran pretty quick. You can hear a car flying by here, and this is a country road where cars do fly by. But I'm trying to see if we can find our little critter here. Yeah, I do have him. He's hiding in the brush in here. I have him on the... He is unable to hide his heat signature. I had eye shine there for a second. Come on, buddy. And I think he may have moved. We got a little something there. Turn the power tech light back off. It is getting dark out here. Quick. On this side of me, right here, here's the beginning of one of the beaver ponds. And we're gonna hear quite a bit of the peeps from this. Oh, we still got a few daybirds out. That was a bird flapping its wings there. But I can tell you on my camera, because the camera has a light on it, it is much brighter on this camera than what it is in reality. See, here's some of those random holes, and they're all over here. I gotta watch my step the entire time. We got a lot of the geese going, but I thought I heard something over top of that, some sort of howl, scream, something, but I'm not sure if that was from a vehicle or what. But I want to note that. Please note that, check that. Just go back there a few seconds and see if you can hear some sort of kind of a monotone slash flat howl or type of scream. Oh snap, did you hear that? Something just broke a branch. Go back and check too and see if you can hear that branch snap. Because that sounded like a big one. Here's a good shot of our, this is pond number 1, it's the smaller one. You can see a lot of trees downed. It was a rough winter here. And it's been a pretty active spring, weather-wise too. Here's some ducks, it sounds like, or those might be the frogs. Peeps are loud. I'm curious from hearing that. Sounded like something snapped over here. My thermal camera is not seeing clear through here. It is. So I don't know if, because there's a lot of marshy areas back here. I don't know if that's what's causing it. But I do not have a good thermal picture right now. You can see, looks like our beavers are trying to stack stuff up over here. Those are a couple of birds. But hearing a lot of like the waterfowl flapping their wings and stuff. And though it doesn't look like it on the camera, it is getting too dark for me to see with my eyes here. You can see off in that area, the sun is all the way down below the horizon. I'm just hesitant to turn my light on here. I want to get further back in the woods, away from the road. There are vehicles that are heading past. It's not abnormal, but nonetheless, I want as little attention drawn to me due to the fact of things that have happened with stalkers and whatnot. That's a motorcycle off in the distance. There's something there, somebody with a bad muffler. Let's break out the O-light. We'll have it at half. So it is not at its full. Look at how the beavers have done up the edge of this too. Because water level gets so high, it's spilling over. So this is the part here. Hearing that was a duck that just landed. I was watching it fly. And got the Canadians out there. Must be close by too. This is the area here. This area here. It's grown over grass now, but this is literally a beaver. This is a beaver dam that we're walking on. I hear ducks, but look at the beaver chutes, and they're going from the upper to the lower, and the lower is a bigger one. There's a lot going on out there with the geese and ducks and everything else. I'll try to get to some spots where we have some better views of this pond, because this pond is where a lot of our action is. That's where the rock was thrown, and that's where I caught the thermal image. And the thermal image, I didn't notice it in real time. But look at lots of these beaver chutes, which is kind of neat. That sounded like some sort of duck or a bird. I heard wings flapping on that. Still a little unnerving, because I don't know what, because I can't see it. There's something there. Something there getting a little unnerved by me. Ow, these are thorns that are coming across the path. You can see, gosh, gets thick. But the upper pond, it's like an upper and a lower. The upper spreads all the way over here. Man, I am hearing things like crazy all through here. That's a dog. Okay. Okay. This is a recent occurrence. So I'm like zigzagging through the thorns. They got some maintenance to do to these trails. Well, there's quite a bit of birds. Wow. Okay. Now, just letting you know, look at, those are thorns. And they have grown all across this path since the last time I was here. There's always been thorns, but they're not over the path like this. Like, this is going to be a rough walk through, because I really got to protect that from going in my face. Between the peeps and the Canadians here, they're taking over the video here pretty much. Gosh, look at all these thorns. Yeah. Okay. You see, you got a marshy bog on this side. And I got more Canadians flying in. Hattie, you need to get a hold of your friends. Look at this massive hole. I said there's tripping hazards and thorns. We'll get over here a little bit. You can see the beaver den in the middle of the pond up ahead. And I cannot believe how wonky my thermal camera is acting. Ooh, look at, that was a beaver that just dove under. So we do got beaver here. He was cruising along the top. And, I knew we had beaver here, but it's cool to catch him on the camera. But you see what that beaver did when I was around here. He didn't slap his tail. He dove under and he dove away. Okay, so, but we did capture that beaver swimming. He dove deep. This is pretty deep here. I'll turn this back down. And to show you starry sky, there's some. And tonight here, northern lights should be starting to show up, and when I start to see them come in, I'll get the camera up on them. But right now, they're not here. I see some more. What was that? I do have some more. Look, there's some more Canadians landing. That's kind of fun to watch them land in the water. That's one of Hattie's friends shaking his wings. Hattie, you gotta have a talk with your friends. Those are all good signs, though. Good signs of the wildlife. The habitat here is phenomenal for wildlife. And I am going to try to scan here and see if the beaver has reemerged. Boy, I cannot believe things are just starting to grow. As you see right here, you got a little bit of leaves. But, okay, there's a good beaver chew. A recent one. I'm surprised, especially with the beavers that are here, how much of these little trees are up along here. And it seems like they've grown. I mean, there's more of them than the last time I was here. I swear I had a better view of this pond. You can hear those peeps. You can tell I'm close to them, and they don't care that I'm here. But yeah, because of some of the things that happened here, I'm a little on edge, but I think you can see this is a pretty creepy place at night. Again, a swamp swamp and bog and lots of thorns to the left of me, and a deep beaver pond to the right of me, and I'm on a narrow channel path here going through this. Here we go. We got a good view over this. You can see out to the side is where the beaver den is. We're going to try to get some good shots on this pond and try to look at that shore across the way. It was in the far back corner where I caught, I'd say, without a doubt, the best thermal signature I've had for a Bigfoot. I'm gonna move up a little bit towards this for a minute to try to get a better view. Right there is the beaver den right in the center. It's been there for so long, it's growing trees. I think we got a beaver nearby there. There was something that was just moving. You know, and I gotta say, like I said, the other stuff, like I caught the rock going into the water. Otherwise, I would have had to dismiss it. Hearing some people talking over there. That dog bark. But oh, there he is. There he is. Let me see if I can. I had my glove on. There he goes. There's our beaver. Look at him cruising along there. He's heading into that little the grass sticking up there. I see him. Okay. Well, so got a couple sightings. I'm thinking that was a separate one. There's probably at least 2 beaver in there. Let me tone the flashlight down here and zoom the camera back. I gotta put one of the gloves away. I can't get to the zoom in time with a glove on. So, as long as I can keep the flashlight in the right hand, I probably won't need it. So, pretty darn cool, though, I gotta say. I love capturing that type of stuff. Again, capture the wildlife on there. That's successful hike objectives. Okay, again, big one. We're establishing habitat for, if you can have, large apex predators, which, I mean, really, you'll just look at Northeast Ohio on the map, and you can pretty much see that it does. But showing you in person is a little different. See, there's a ton of water in this place. Seclusion, woods, and lots of food sources. Because then near here there's farms. Because again, one of the things we've established is that Bigfoot, Grassman, that's looks like some Canadians over there. Is that these Bigfoot, Grassman, whatever, grift off of people. Okay, look at how this is, man. This is, these holes are all developed into this. And this is a narrow channel between two swamps that I'm standing on. And it seems like it's eroding away. I think there might be some critters who are helping it along. Whole mess of geese over there. Sorry, I got that stick in the way. You can see a lot of them. You see, that's the beaver den where I caught the thing on the thermal. It was over here somewhere. I don't know what that sound is I'm hearing. Kill the light for a second. It's creepy out here. What I don't want to do is have any run-ins with people. Now, if you look at these woods back here, you think, oh, that would be a cool place to go check out. Wait till I go show you these. The forest floor is a swamp because of these beavers. We do got a few house lights that are around here from farms that are nearby. So before we end up heading back down that way and back to the car, I'm going to show you, look, swamp over here. At this narrow channel, we may not be able to get back near as far as I want. But I want to try to show you the woods back here. Okay, something just made the whole flock fly away. Okay, something on the far side over here spooked those geese into flying away. I got the light up on high, man, because that's definitely got me on edge. The peeps are loud. There's a beaver chute here. As you can see, look at right through here, the water continues to flow over here. And the forest floor, as you can see all back here, look at that swamp. You can see the light reflect off the water. It is a total swamp. This whole forest is flooded. Hearing some noises there. You can see over here, swamp too. And this is all like of the beaver's making. You hear car's got its music blaring there. Okay. So what we're going to do is, from here, get back to where we got thorns. Back to where. Why is my light? It just eats power so much. I can't get it to. I'm going to try and make my way through the woods and get back to the car. My thermal is not acting right. It is not seeing how as clear as it normally does. But what we're going to do is make our way back to the car through these woods. I do believe the first time I hiked this, it was freezing, like the path was turning to ice. And I just wore my military boots and didn't have, it was prior to having mucks, and we had stuff like this along the path. Look at how they got a little bridge there. That really helps. So, snap. That was something large. Just splashed into the pond. Back over this way. Ooh, did you hear that one? It's a big thud going into the pond. Oh, did you hear that one? I can see the ripples over here. Now I'm hearing noises that way. Oh, right there. I seen that come in. Dude, we got more rocks being thrown. You know, I was going to go that other way, but this is one of the things that had happened to me, and I caught that one out of my eye. I seen it flying in. That was not a beaver slapping the pond. I know they are here, but I watched that one go in the water, and we'll try and see if we can slow that down and blow that up, but see if it wants to do it again. Tell you what I think I ought to do here. We're going to have to hit the predator collar. So what I'm going to do is transition quickly to the headlamp. Tuck the flashlight away. Okay, and we're going to hit, I am going to hit number 3, Fox Pup in Distress. Okay, get ready, this is going to be loud. So do a countdown. Fox pup in distress. 3, 2, 1. We got another one there. Because I couldn't see that one, I can't tell you what it was. But what I'm going to do now then is we're going to hit number 6, the coyote locator. Okay, I'll show you right there. Coyote locator. Ooh, dude, we got them going like crazy out here. Okay, coyote locator. It's gonna get loud. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hit it one more time. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I set off that dog, which means I probably better get going. Okay. Let me move back. Okay, we're gonna transition back. To the old light. And as far as that goes, I kind of had enough. Now I can tell you the one I seen. I watched a rock fly into there. Could the other ones been beaver slaps? Possibly. I didn't see them, so I can't tell you what. I can only tell you the one that I seen was not a beaver slap. So, I can't catch anything on the thermal, so I don't know. But man, this is swampy, boggy. I'm mega creeped. Especially hearing the people, like the dog and everything. I don't want attention brought to me on these, so with that, I'm gonna make sure there's not gonna be attention on me. See, this is swampy, and again, so this hike has been brought to you by the Mucks. If you're gonna get into this business of doing this type of stuff, number one item you need Mucks. You can see, look at a lot of deer track back here. That's another good sign. But right now what I want to do is beat feet to the car, man. Try to get some good. The thermals works a little better over here, but not a lot. It's not working great tonight. And I think that's mostly environmental, not anything to do with the camera itself. I think the environmental factors are not the best for this right now. You hear that I-90 traffic a little too good here. Both those are just hard to get away from around here. Thick and filled with thorns. And I'm seeing like all over the ground here are deer tracks. So like with the number of tracks I'm seeing everywhere over here, like there's got to be a large number of deer through here. Gosh, look how thick this is. I think we established, though, the habitat here. Definitely signs of a lot of the deer. I've spotted them here before on camera. Lots of smaller ones like rabbits. That's a coyote. Probably responded to my call. Holy crap. Yeah, that sounds like a coyote. Really close, and it's a solo one. I would say my predator collar worked. But I will tell you, when you hear one that close, that's enough to get the adrenaline up. Okay, and this goes right back over to the beaver pond. We're gonna head back out to the car. You see, it's still swampy over here. Look at that track. That, I cannot tell what that is, but that looks like a large predator track. Possibly some sort of canine, or possibly a smaller bear. I'm hearing things. Businesses has picked up. Man. So, I am going to say the evidence and data points that we caught tonight, you get to do with and process them how you choose. If they're nothing to you, then they're nothing to you. Okay? If you think there's something, doesn't matter what I think. I mean, I am here in the moment, and snap. If I'm hearing a lot of noises I'm not sure are picking up. But I'm not sure if all those noises are picking up. But I do gotta say, oh, they've got the wildflowers over here. You get to make up your own mind. While I can say what I think things are, that doesn't mean it's what it is. At the end of the day, it's what I can prove. So, and we'll see what the evidence shows. In the moment, I'm not really able to prove much. You know, I'm trying to look at some tracks here. Yes, like right here, look at, that is a large canine track. So, around here, they're not, I say coyotes, they're coy wolves, they're large. Very large ones have been spotted all over the county. So they are dangerous. However, I think they're definitely, they're afraid of people. So I have an advantage on them because they know I'm dangerous. They know a person is dangerous. So what that does is give me time. If they do come across them, it gives me time to draw my gun. There's a nice game trail through here. You can see that. And I do have a thermal hit back here. Yeah, if I take the light interferes with the thermal camera. But there's something back there. I can't see it. It might be something I don't know. I can't tell you what it is. And it doesn't want to move. So, as for me, I'm ready to get in that car and get started up. And make like some of the geese there did and get the flock out of here. Okay. Looks like the car is okay. It does have a camera on it, so I'll be able to tell if anyone pulled in. So, thanks for joining me on this adventure. Please like, subscribe, and share. Share this around. By the time you guys watch this, I will be recovering from the rotator cuff surgery. So I need your guys' support. While I'm injured, like I said, I'll have videos still releasing. But I will not be able to be making any more for a little while. So I need these ones that I put out. I need them to do well, and it means I need you guys. And you guys are what makes the channel. So I appreciate you all. I want to say God bless you. This is T-Mac for T-Mac's American Experience on a creepy night at the Beaver Marsh. Holy cow. God bless you and have a good evening.